Like, had I received this advice that I'm about to give you, I would have been like on top of the world. Because they will tell you what you want to hear. They know what you want to hear and they will tell you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, today we are going to be doing a girl talk video. Now before we get started, I'm gonna start off with this video saying this is a judgment-free zone. I did receive a whole bunch of girl talk girl talk or like advice questions from my Instagram. If you don't follow my Instagram, it will be on the screen up here, over here. Follow my Instagram so you can like partake in these type of videos. Get comfortable, we're gonna be here for a little bit. If you want to get your drink, get your drink. If you want to get a snack. But with that being said, without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope it's not too much. Let's do I do if my ex-boyfriend is dating my ex-best friend and we recently broke up. This is not too much. What I would say, in this case, be glad that you dropped both. And be glad that you don't have to deal with them anymore, because clearly they were not real ones, at least from my perspective. If your ex-boyfriend is so comfortable and quick, y'all just broke up, and quick to get with your ex-best friend, and your ex-best friend is quick to get with your ex-boyfriend just after y'all broke up, that shows that those are some fake people and you don't need them in your life. For real, because okay, I don't know why you and your ex-best friend didn't work out. I don't know why you and your ex-boyfriend didn't work out. But with that being said, why are they so comfortable getting together? They've been planning it from the beginning. You don't need them. You are better than them, for real. And just be happy that you've washed your hands of them. Move on and just take the lessons for what they were. But yeah, you don't need that in your life, girl. You really don't, because they're definitely moving weird. Like, y'all just broke up. Why is he getting with your ex-best friend? That's crazy. Girl, you don't need that in your life. So if you did ask any questions to do with like social media, Instagram, TikTok, I have a video coming up that I will put out just for you guys, so you guys have that, you know, from me and whatnot. How do you feel when people give you those stares when you go braless? How do I feel? As far as insecurities go, having a small chest is like one of my insecurities, and majority of the time the tops that I wear, they don't require me to wear a bra, or I just don't want to wear a bra. Like, I only ever wear a bra because I want to, or because either the thing that I'm wearing is like super see-through, or I just want that like tucked in support. Like in this case, this shirt isn't like the firm type, and I have a sports bra on. How do I feel when I go out braless and people stare at me? Honestly, when I go out and people are staring at me, I never think it's because I'm braless. Usually I think it's because either of my hair or because they ain't never seen a girl like me, you know what I'm saying? But if in your case you do feel a little bit self-conscious and a little bit uncomfortable when you go out or staring at you, maybe just like grab like a jersey or a jacket that you can just throw on whenever you're feeling that type of way. Because as much as like someone can say like, no, embrace it, like it's your body, people are always gonna stare, but like if it will make you feel more comfortable and help you enjoy whatever it is that you're doing outdoors more, get something to cover up, then do that. Don't like put yourself in a very uncomfortable position and like just dread the whole time you're out and stuff. But yeah, that's what I would say about that. Are you straight or lesbian? Are you lesbian or straight? I get this question quite a bit. And you know, if you were to ask me this maybe like 2-3 years ago, I'd be like, nah, I'm straight, bro, I'm straight. But like, to be honest with you, I'm not lesbian because I like men, but like I feel like I also like women, and I don't really know how to like describe it for real. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I've always had an attraction to women. I've always being so like drawn to them and like, you know, like woman, like what? That's why I'm saying that just adds fuel to the fire, because like how can I be so sure that I'm straight when I know I have an attraction to women and I've only ever kissed one guy? I've only ever dated even one guy. It's like, you know, I would say because I don't want to label it. I don't want to be like, nah, I'm straight. I want to be like, nah, I'm bisexual. I'm bi-curious for sure, because it is a curiosity of mine, and I'm young. I have my entire life to like explore and experiment, and I plan on doing so. So yeah, I'm bi-curious, just for everybody wondering, you know, what's happening and stuff. Ex-boyfriend keeps giving me mixed signals. He texts me and tells me sweet things. What can I do? Girl, do I have friends that have been in your position? Oh my gosh. So listen. Most of the times you have to remind yourself why it ended. Why is this guy your ex-boyfriend and not your current boyfriend? Why did you guys break up? And if that isn't like enough of like a reminder as to why you should just not entertain that, I would say you're asking what can you do. Listen, girl, boys are sweet talkers. They are sweet talkers. They will tell you what you want to hear. They know what you want to hear, and they will tell you. Girl, you must identify what game he's playing, because I'm sorry, but 8 times out of 10 gents are playing games. They're playing games. Oh my gosh, boys, can you do? Is this an ex-boyfriend that you want to move on from? Is this an ex-boyfriend that you don't see yourself going back to? If the answer to both of those questions is yes, then stop entertaining him and stop letting him have this type of access to you. If you need to block him, block him. If you need to unfollow him, unfollow him. Y'all are exes for a reason. If y'all were meant to be together, and if y'all want to be together, then be together. But if y'all are not gonna get together and you don't plan on getting back together with him, then cut him off. You don't need that, because he could be standing in the way of potential bae. He could be, but because you're so focused on X, Y cannot come to the equation. You feel me? Like, come on, girl. Come on. How to best deal with insecurities. I feel like nowadays people are like, nah, you know, it's so easy to be confident. Like, no, honestly, step out of your shell. You're the only one standing in your way, and this, that, and the third. But it's like, people need to like shine more light on the fact that it takes time to work out to be as confident as you are or you want to be. Personally, me, I was not a confident girl growing up. I was shy, but like first off, start by identifying your insecurities, and then you need to remind yourself that this is your body and you only have one of it. You only have this one body, and if you spend all this time focusing on all these things that you don't like about your body, it's like, damn girl, if you're not gonna love yourself, how can you expect other people to love you? And that goes hand in hand with like, if you're not gonna show yourself love and you're expecting that from other people, you're going to be dependent on other people's like validation and their praises and like their acknowledgements of you, and you don't want that. You don't want to be dependent on other people to feel good about yourself, you know? I feel like the best way to deal with insecurities is to embrace them for what they are, and to every day learn to accept them more and more. If that means looking at yourself in the mirror and telling yourself, hey, you know what, you're beautiful, you're amazing, you are a prize, you are worthy. Tell yourself those affirmations. Speak it out into the world and speak it out to yourself, to your reflection every day, even if at the time you might not believe it, because action that is repeated soon becomes a habit, and soon you start like believing it and whatnot. If you're not constantly tell yourself all these good things instead of saying, oh my gosh, I don't like this about myself, oh my gosh, you know, you'll start to believe it and you'll start to embrace it, and it won't even be a thing, you know? If someone also to bring it up, you'll just be like, okay, and don't let your insecurities get the best of you. Okay, insecurities are only insecurities if you make them insecurities. Yeah. What are signs you're getting your period? I'm guessing you're asking this from a perspective of like you've never had your period, and you're asking for what signs to look out for when you do finally get your period. Dang, I can think back to the first time I got my period. It was it in primary? Yeah, it was in primary, grade 7. And I had gone to the bathroom. I remember I was in Elo. Was it in primary? No, it was in grade 8. It was in grade 8 because I remember the teacher's class I was in. I also had to go to the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. It was the last period of the day. Thank God. I went to the bathroom because I felt moist down there, and I was thinking, oh, it's pee leaking. It was not pee leaking, love. I went to the bathroom, you know, did my thing. I'm going down to wipe, and I see Mother Nature came and visited me. You know what I'm saying? What are signs that you're getting your period? What I felt nauseous actually that day. I felt pretty nauseous. I didn't have an appetite. You can get slight headaches, you can have cramps, tender breasts, you can feel dizzy. There's so many symptoms, hey? There's so many. There are so many. I know, like, my symptoms, now that, like, I've had my period for a while now, like, I know, like, I feel my symptoms a week before and a day before. Then I know, like, when it's gonna come. But, like, yeah, those few that I mentioned, yeah, for sure. How to talk to a guy you like. Yo, and I think about how I used to not be able to hold conversations at all. If it was with a girl, if it was a guy, on top of that, if it was with a guy that I liked, oh my God, I used to be so awkward. Let me give you the advice I wish I received back in the day. I'm talking primary school days, because had I received that advice then, I would have been like so confident now. I feel like now I'm only really getting into being more confident. But like, had I received this advice that I'm about to give you, I would have been like on top of the world. Honestly, I would have been on top of the freaking world. But remember that everyone takes dumps. Now, you can say that's dumb. You can say that's childish. Whatever you want. Remember, every single person takes dumps. Picture that person that you're so nervous to talk to on the toilet, on the phone, taking a dump. I'm just saying, okay? Like, once you realize literally everyone is just a normal, living, breathing human being, and you're literally just making a big deal out of nothing, like, life just becomes so much more simpler. Because I feel like when we start liking someone or start developing feelings, or we've caught feelings for someone, I don't know, like, we see them as this like perfect person that does like nothing wrong, and they're just so amazing, and they're just so perfect. And it's like, dude, no one is perfect. And the people that claim that they are perfect, trust me, they're not perfect. Literally no one is perfect, okay? So just think about them taking a dump and then proceed. Like, I know that whole thing of people saying picture them naked. I don't know how that helps with anything, because I feel like if I were to picture someone that I like naked, that'd make me more nervous, because I'd be like, oh no, OMG, they don't look so amazing, blah. Picture them taking a dump. Picture them taking a smelly dump. And then you'll be like, oh, bruh, you just like me for real. And then it's fine. Like, dude. And also remind yourself that you are a prize. Lots of times when we are in conversation with someone that we like, or someone that like we're developing feelings for, we tend to think that like we're out of their, no, we tend to think like they are out of our league, or like they're too good for us. No, that's not true, okay? If anything, think the other way. As long as you're not gonna be like egotistical and like big-headed about it, be like, man, I'm the shit, I'm a catch, I'm a prize, I am amazing, you are lucky to be talking to me. And then just see how that works for you. As long as, like I said, you're not out here like saying, oh, I'm better than everybody, because that's not what I'm saying. But just like, don't be out here selling yourself short because you are a prize. Trust me, you're a prize. Are you open for new friendships? I am open for new friendships. I feel like what is meant for me will come. Obviously, putting myself in more social situations and like occasions and stuff will like, should I say, speed in that process up of like getting new friends or more friends. But yeah, I'm all about going with the flow when it comes to friendships. I don't like forcing stuff. When I click with you, I click with you, and the rest is history. The rest is history. So yeah, I am definitely open for new friendships, but I'm not out here like, oh my gosh, I need new friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. How do you straighten / stop your hair from shrinking? There's different ways you can do this. Definitely watch my I have like 2 or 3 natural hair videos. I'm gonna put them up here. I'm gonna link them up here. Definitely watch those. Like, because I give a couple of tips and tricks when it comes to your natural hair. Just to name a couple ways really quick. Ways that you can stop your hair from shrinking or like to stretch your hair out. Ooh. Is by doing braid outs, twist outs, doing the hair, what's this called? The rubber band method, I think that's what it's called. And then like if you're into that, you can blow dry your hair as long as you're doing it safely and using a heat protectant and you're not doing like on a regular basis, because that can become damaging. You can have heat damage, so just, you know, keep that in mind. This is a three-part question. I have a best friend. Personally, I feel like she is a good person. She does have some negative things to her, as does everyone. My family is very big on greeting. She has come to my house a few times now, but she does not greet at all and almost has no regard for elders sometimes, even her own parents. She does not accept she is wrong though. What do you think I should do? So this is a sticky situation, because of the first 2 boxes that I read of your question, I would have said if this was your best friend and you see like your friendship going long term, this is definitely something that you have to sit down and talk to her with. And honestly, I still do think that this is something you should sit down and have a serious conversation about if this is a big thing for you. If she cares about you and cares about your friendship and cares about maintaining a healthy and like strong friendship with you, she would listen to what you have to say about this, because clearly it's something that bothers you. And if she doesn't pay any mind to the fact that this bothers you and like it's just not something that you're okay with, you might want to rethink being best friends with her. Because I take it your parents and other elders in your family are probably not too fond of the fact that she doesn't greet or she doesn't like regard them in a respectful manner. I can see, like, if that were the case, I'm gonna flip this and have it be like in my life. And if my best friend didn't regard like elders in my family or in my household like with respect and didn't greet, that would not be okay. And I would definitely be very bothered about that, and I would definitely bring it up to talk to her about it. And my best friend being my best friend and her caring about me and caring about my family and caring about what they think and what I think and all of that, she would definitely, like, you know, change that and like improve in that sense. So that's something for you to think about. If she's not willing to change or to improve on that, maybe she isn't the best person for you to be best friends with. But yeah, take that with a grain of salt. Okay, have you ever had a glow up, and what did you do? I think I had a glow up. My glow up was from grade 11, I believe so. I had my glow up in grade 11. What I did was I started drinking water more religiously. I started taking care of my lips, make sure my lips weren't dry too much. I started caring more about my hair. And I started switching up the way I dressed. I really don't know how to answer this question. Where do you do most of your shopping? Most of my shopping is from Fashion Nova, Mr. Price, Cotton On, and Factory. That's probably way more. Oh, and H&M. So Mr. Price, Cotton On, Factory, Fashion Nova, and H&M. That's where majority of my things are from. But yeah, that's where I do most of my shopping. I have the worst period pains ever. Do you know how I can make them better? Yo, girl, me too. I get bad period pains. Like, I feel like I'm dying. A way that you can make it better is have a hot water bottle, like a hot pad. No, a hot water bottle. Hot water, or even a rechargeable water bottle. Either one is fine as long as it's warm and you can put it on your skin without you burning. Please don't be out here burning yourself. But yeah, get a hot water bottle. That'll be your best friend. Having a painkiller or two won't hurt nobody. It will help ease the pain, trust me. Don't be on some, yeah, I'm gonna thug it out. I mean, like, sometimes I'd be like nah, bruh, I'm gonna thug the pain out, I'm gonna sleep it off. But like, why are you putting yourself through that pain? Just take a painkiller, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, painkillers, have a hot water bottle in handy. I like to indulge in like some chocolate or some sweets. I feel like that makes me feel better, and subconsciously I feel like it also makes the pain hurt a little less. So you know, you can do that to your favorite foods, indulge in those. Not overindulge, but you know, you have an excuse, so you might as well. Try not to drink as much dairy. I've heard that dairy can make your period cramps hurt even more. Exercise helps with pain as well, so you can do like, I don't know about jumping jacks because that'd be hurting. Maybe some crunches, some sit-ups, plank, maybe that might help. Yeah, sleep. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I can tell you. You get what I'm saying? How to look pretty while you're still in high school. Girl, what do you mean while you're still in high school? Don't let uniform be your excuse not to look good, guys. No. Guys, don't. I beg. You can look good and still be wearing, you know, sometimes uniform is questionable. Don't be thinking that you can't look good in uniform if you do wear uniform, which you most probably do if you're in SA. You can look good in uniform. How can you look good? Let me tell you. You see these eyebrows? You see your eyebrows on your face? Brush them because most schools you can't wear makeup, so brush them. I'm pretty sure you can fill them in a little bit. Like, don't go crazy, don't go overboard, and like, no, but you can fill them in a little bit, you know, make them look a little bit more neater, you know what I'm saying? Lip gloss will be your best friend if you're a girl. Yeah, you said you want to look pretty. I mean, also guys can wear lip gloss. Honestly, anyone can wear anything nowadays. Lip gloss, I used to line my lips a little bit, put some lip gloss on, and dude, the way not a lot has changed. That's still my combo till today. I still line my lips and put on lip gloss. Like any lip gloss. It can be those cheap ones you get from the channel store. It can be the Discam one. It can be Essence one. It can be, dude, just get a clear lip gloss because schools be tripping, you know, when you want to wear colored stuff on your lips. Clear or like that translucent or like that see-through pink. That also works as well. But clear. Okay, let's not like test the waters too much when you're still in school. Make sure your hair is neat. Even if you have ama braids, switch it up once in a while, style them differently. Make sure your uniform fits you properly. Like if you're a size 12, don't be wearing a size 16, you know? Like your shirt's gonna be baggy, skirt's gonna be baggy, you're gonna look baggy, it's not gonna look nice. Make sure you're wearing your size, you know what I'm saying? Make sure your uniform is ironed. Make sure you look, you know, put together. If your school does permit it, like I know in my school we had colors that we could like accessorize with in terms of hair ties, watches, different types of earrings we could wear. So like for my school, for example, my high school, the colors that we could accessorize in terms of like hair ties and like accessories like that is purple, white, black, and gray, so, and green. I played around with those colors. The scrunchies, I was there. My hair, I'll tie it up and I'd have like a cute like purple scrunchie or a cute white scrunchie, and that, it makes a difference, trust me. It makes a difference. If you can wear earrings in high school and you have your ears pierced, wear earrings. Like it makes, like those small things make a difference. If you're allowed to wear watches in high school, wear that watch. Like accessories bring your look from like here to here. If you can do it, you know what I'm saying? Like do it. It doesn't take too much. Don't think people are doing the most. It doesn't take that much to look nice in school uniform. You can do it. How was high school for you? Was it hard or fun? High school was nice. Yes, obviously the schoolwork came with guns blazing, but like if you manage your time properly and you study and you do your schoolwork when it's assigned to you, please, these people that are out here not doing the school, like obviously, you know, sometimes you won't do it, that's fine, like you're a person at the end of the day, but don't think not doing your schoolwork is fun, it's cool. It's not cool. Your grades will speak for themselves. Pella, what's her name? Freaking Pelagi. Okay, saying she didn't study, that she didn't do the homework. Okay, maybe let's say she didn't do it that one time, but trust and believe, every single day she gets homework, she's there grinding, putting in the work. Those results will come. You're getting distinctions. Not you. You're like, nah, if your Peladi's not doing the work, I don't have to. Hey, well, nah. Do the work, guys. Not doing your schoolwork, not studying, it's not cool. It's not cool. Take it to someone that's finished with high school. It's not cool. Do your work, study. You'll have time to play and groove and all these things later. But do the work. Please do the work. So yeah, high school was really fun for me. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed high school. I enjoyed the people I was there with. I enjoyed the activities. I was really involved in my school. I did the sports, the clubs. We had like COPs and prefects. I was both all throughout high school. I was COP up until grade 11, and then I was prefect my grade 12 year. I really enjoyed it. I did the sports, like I said. Be involved in your school, be involved in the activities, and you'll have fun. Like, trust me, high school's nice. Time management is a very big thing in high school. You'll learn about it, but like, you know, get on that. I haven't had my first kiss or boyfriend yet, and I'm in grade 11. Please give me advice. Girl, I had both my first kiss and my first boyfriend, and I was done with matric. Okay, my first peck was in grade 11. I mean like, was in grade 11. Huh? Yeah, grade 11. My first lamza, that was and I was done with matric already. I'd already written my papers and everything. So trust me, girl, you'll be fine. But as for advice, don't let it be like this huge thing that like is hanging over your head. It's really not even a big deal. It's not as big of a deal as people make it. Like, okay, so what? Like, okay, I haven't sucked face, and it's not like you're gonna die. Trust me. Like, sometimes people just like make things bigger than what they actually are. Like, if you haven't had your first kiss, that's fine. There isn't like an expiration date or like a time limit for how long it should take someone to do these things. Like, you'll do it in your own time when you're ready, when it's time to do it. Like, when the opportunity presents itself and you want to do it, then you'll do it. But until then, you're fine. It's not like you're less than Susie, who's kissed 5 boys. Good for her. We're not judging her, but like, that doesn't take away from you as a person. So the advice I'd give you is, don't let it weigh more than it does. Like, trust me, it's not a big deal. No one cares, for real. Really, no one cares. Like, even if you enter university and you still haven't had your first boyfriend, not even your first kiss, dude. No one, like, yeah, people will be like, oh my gosh, what, really? Yeah. But then it's not like people are gonna be there sitting like, damn, you haven't had your, like, trust me, dude. Trust me, it's not a big deal. It really isn't. How to get a boyfriend. Girl. How did you get to be Miss Teen, and how did the industry treat you? So for those of you who don't know, I was a Miss Teenager South Africa finalist in 2020/2021. I say slash because I remember when COVID hit. Yeah, COVID hit, so obviously we couldn't have the final in 2020. And then we had it, I think it was early 2021. Yeah, it was early 2021, early last year. So how did I get to be in the pageant? They post on their like profiles on Instagram, on Facebook, they post audition dates for like girls to come and audition, and if you're interested in being in the pageant, you can go and you can audition and whatnot. So you go, you know, you do your walk, you know, obviously make sure you look pretty and whatnot, and then, you know, they decide whether or not they want you to proceed. I feel like the year that I competed in, the process was different to what it is like now, obviously, because ours was kind of cut short because of COVID, and they were trying to get a reigning Miss Teen Queen for that year, or for like that time period that it was for. So yeah, how do you get into there? You go for the audition dates. If they you know, if they put you through to the next level, the next step, then you're put through, and then hopefully you end up being a Miss Teen finalist, and hopefully a Miss Teen princess or the Miss Teen reigning queen. So yeah, then as far as how did the industry treat me, it was nice. It was actually a really nice experience. It was a little bit chaotic, if I do say so myself, a little bit chaotic, but I met some really nice people. Like the coaches and stuff, they were really nice. Yeah, everything was actually really nice, but I don't think it's for me. I think I wish it had I done this earlier, had I started doing pageants earlier, I would have enjoyed it a lot, and it would have really helped with my confidence, because the girls there are so confident. Like the ones that have been doing pageants for years, they're so confident. They're so confident. I love that for them. But like I don't think it's for me. Maybe in another lifetime. Maybe in another lifetime. How do you know someone really likes you? I'm guessing you're talking about someone that likes you, not someone that's like, yeah, I like you. More like, I like you. You know what I'm saying? How do you know? They usually treat you differently, and there's usually that there is usually that lingering like look that they give you. Like the look, you know, the look, you will know the look. You'll know it's more than just a look, unless they're playing games, unless they're flirtatious. Because there have been times where I've misread situations where I'm thinking, this person likes me, meantime they were just flirty, or they just held good eye contact, and you know. But yeah, how do you know when someone really likes you? There's that banter, and like obviously there's like this flirtatious thing about them. They'll like be flirting with you, or like they'll find excuses to like touch you, like hug you, or like hold your hand, or like, you know, stuff like that. Or like they'll laugh at your jokes even though they're not even that funny, you know. But yeah, there's so many ways, honestly. I think it depends on the person, because everyone's different. But like, it's true, everyone is different, and everyone like reacts to things and goes about things in a different way. You know, like when we used to watch those old movies, not old movies, damn, those movies, those cliche movies where it's like, if a guy likes you, he's gonna like be mean to you and bully you and pick on you. I mean, that's true to an extent. Like, guys like teasing girls that they like. That's what I've learned. They like teasing you and like picking on you and stuff, but in a nice way. They're not out here bullying you and like shoving you, and like not like straight out bullying you, but like, you know. Hopefully you know what I mean, dude. Hopefully you know what I mean. Would you recommend tampons? Like year 1 and 2, maybe and a half, maybe 3, maybe the first 3 years? I didn't do tampons. Personally, I was scared. I was scared to use a tampon because, like, why am I sticking things up there? And I remember the first time around that I tried it, it hurt. It really hurt, and it was so uncomfortable, and I couldn't do it. I took it out immediately after I put it in. I was like, no ways. Like, I had tears in my eyes. Like, no. So then I used pads for 3 years. The way I started, or the way I started using tampons was, it's actually kind of funny. So it was a grade camp. We went for a camp, and I had unexpectedly started my period. Luckily, I came prepared, and I had packed a couple of pads and like 2-3 tampons. Even though I'd never used them, I just always had them, and I always had them packed in my school bag or whatever. So I had them packed, and on that day specifically, we were going to be doing water activities. Now, for y'all that don't know, water and pads do not go together. They don't. They don't. You'll be walking around with like a wet diaper and it will not be working like the pad because it'll be so full. Especially if you're going to be submerged in the water, that's even worse. And that was what was going to be happening that day. So obviously I had to use a tampon. And luckily for me, I was already, you know, very moist down there because obviously I was already on my period. So I didn't have a lot of time to like be out here like, oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt now. I was like, girl, you got to do this, you got to go because the bus is waiting and they're gonna leave you if you don't get onto that bus on time. And I had friends waiting for me out there and I was like, okay, let me do this. I remember I had watched videos beforehand and basically what they said is you have to relax your muscles, don't tense up because that's gonna make it even more uncomfortable and more so to put in. So just relax, remind yourself that like, you know what, it's just this small thing that you're just gonna put up there so you can soak up everything that needs to be soaked up and you know everything will be fine. With that, just relax. Got into like a squat position and I was fine. I was okay. It didn't hurt. Just make sure you shove it up in there. Don't just like do this. Make sure it's in there. It must just be the string that you can see. So I did that and I was fine. I would recommend tampons if you don't like the feeling of pads. You don't like that. You don't want to be laying down and, you know, have this bulky, because pads can be very uncomfortable. They can be. But I use pads. I only ever use tampons if what I want to wear requires me to either wear a certain type of underwear or like I plan on swimming or like doing water activities and stuff like that. But otherwise I'm a pad girl. They're comfortable for me. I don't find them uncomfortable and I just prefer them all in all. So I would recommend them if you're gonna be in water activities and if you just feel like it'll be more comfortable than pads. So yeah, that was the last question I was answering today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I know I did ramble quite a bit, but hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did enjoy it, give the video a like. Don't forget to subscribe to your girl so you can see other videos. Turn on the post notification. You see that bell? That bell, just tap on it. You'll get all my notifications. You won't miss a single video. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Make sure to check the description box for all my socials. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. With all that being said, I hope you have a lovely morning, day, evening, or night, depending on when you're watching this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.